Hi, welcome to another edition of the 2B Honey Hive Hotel. Now, as you can see, if you look here, bees are all over the place. And do you want to know why?
Yes.
Bees are all over the place, and the reason is because it's so hot. If you remember last week when I even said that it was chilly, it was in the 60s. Well, now it's actually going up into the 80s and into the 90s. What happens when it gets that hot is the bees come outside the hive and they actually try and cool it off. By coming outside, they can chill it down. We need to cool down things there. And what they have is what's called bearding. So I don't want to stand too long in front of the hive. All right, we'll go to the back and I'll show you real quick what we're going to do. We're going to open it up, let some air in, let it circulate a bit, and we're going to open some of the different doors. Like here, we can open this. Now, just opening it like that so the bees can come in and out right there. Open these up so they can breathe a little bit more. There you go. What we're doing now is we're letting some fresh air in. Let's let some fresh air in here. Okay? So it starts to let air circulate and let air going around so that you can get a flow. That's one of the advantages of the 2B Honey Hive Hotel, is that because of its size, there's more room when it gets hot to let a flow of air go around. Circulation. Circulation of the air to help cool things down and make it a little bit more comfortable for the bees. Let's go around to the other side. We'll open it up and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so now on the inside you can see everybody's doing fine. They're just trying to cool down. And what we did up here is we opened this up so we now have cool air flowing. So we have it open here so the air can flow up and down. Now I opened up the hole on this one too so the bees can come in here and just cool off. They're not going to use this to actually start to make a new hive here because one, there's no queen here, there's no frames, but it will help them cool down a little bit. So you can see here where we're opening it up, and then that's how easily we can just close it like this. So on this side, we're not closing it on the inside, we're only closing it on the outside. All right, huh? So you've got this here. All right. Now with the Russians, we can do the same thing. Now you'll see on this side, we're going to do the same thing. See how you can just work this right over. Look at that. We have it going into here and into here. So the whole thing now, because of the doors that we have, we're actually allowing everybody to work together. So now everybody, the airflow can go from the top to the bottom and flow all the way through. It's really going to help cool things off in here. It's really going to help the bees. So you'll see I want to leave them alone. I don't want to mess with them too much because they have a lot of work to do right now. Right now they're really focusing on keeping the hive cool. Believe it or not, on a day when it's this hot out, they're not going out to flowers. The only thing they'll probably bring back is water to cool the hive. So by focusing on just bringing the water in, cools the hive down. That's what they're focused on right now. Okay? And I am wearing gloves because today they will be more agitated. So I don't want to disrupt them and have them accidentally sting me. I don't want that to happen today. That's why today I did put the gloves on. But you can see I really don't need them. They're doing fine. Okay? Now for the 2B Honey Fact of the Week. What we're going to do, we're going to look because these ladies, these bees, when they go out, most of them are going out to get honey. how much honey does one bee actually, in its lifetime, how much honey can one bee actually bring back? Well, one bee brings back 1/12 of a teaspoon. That means it takes 12 bees to make, in their lifetime, to make a teaspoon of honey. 12 bees to make 1 teaspoon of honey in their whole life. And a bee in its lifetime will actually go to 250,000 flowers to get that 1/12 of a teaspoon. So that's over 1 million flowers for 1 teaspoon of honey. That's a lot of bee movement. That's a lot of miles.
Dedication.
Dedication so that you can have a sweet tea or a peanut butter and honey sandwich. So that's it for this week. I'm going to let everybody stay here, stay good, get through this hot spell, and we'll see you next week.
So I think while you're having your hot tea and lemon and honey in the winter or in the evening or when you're sick, the bees are making enough to feed the queen and themselves through the entire winter.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it through the winter and the summer, because right now they're not going out, so they're going to eat some of the honey that they made, because they're not going out for it's too hot for them to get the honey. So they're going to eat some honey now too. They're not going to put it in tea though. They're just going to eat the honey. Okay.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. See you next week.